How to value an app. On February 19, 2014, Facebook announced the purchase of WhatsApp for $19 billion. Why did Mark Zuckerberg decide to pay so much for an application? First of all, it is an application with high market demand. WhatsApp is still trending in every area of daily life and belongs to a constantly growing industry. Lastly, its PMF status is one of the highest. Another factor which made Facebook pay so much money for WhatsApp is because of its active users. At the same time, it is a constantly growing app with a high user retention rate. Despite not being the best example in this regard, the strength of WhatsApp's database allows Meta to take full advantage of user information to exploit its ad sales platform. Innovative features. This point refers to the added value of the app. That is, what different features and benefits can my application offer to differentiate it from the rest in such a competitive market? Intellectual properties and patents. The legal considerations represents one of the most important factors when establishing the value of an app. How do you calculate profit on an app? To calculate the profit of an app, we must establish the following formula. Profit equals net revenue minus costs. How to calculate net revenue. Let's go with the specific example about a calorie counting app that offers two types of subscriptions, basic at $7 per month and premium at $10 per month. To calculate net revenue, users x ARPU times 1 minus commission. ARPU is calculated as follows: average price times conversion times lifetime. Lifetime. In this case, the example has set a value of 7 months. Conversion. Assuming that the app has 20,000 users and 1,700 have subscribed, the formula would be 1,700 divided by 20,000, which equals 8.5%. Average price. Continuing with the app example, that of the total 1,700 users who have purchased the subscription, 1,200 have taken the basic program and 500 the premium. So the average price would be $1,200 times $7 plus 500 times $10 divided by 1,700, which equals $7.90. Now that we have the numbers of the three variants, we can apply the formula to calculate ARPU. 7.9 times 8.5 times 7 equals $4.70. The last step is to calculate the commission. For this example, we will say that the commission will be 30%. Establishing then the formula. Net revenue. 20,000 times $4.70 times 70% equals $65,800. How to calculate costs. To calculate the costs, we must apply the formula users times CPU. CPU, cost per user, equals CPM divided by 1,000 divided by CTR divided by CTI. Using the same example as above, let's assume that the CPM is $0.008, the CTR is 2.8%, and the CTI is 5.6%. CPU equals $5.10. Applying the formula. Costs are users times CPU, so 20,000 times $5.10 equals $102,000. Finally, we have been able to calculate the profit of our app. So $65,800 minus $102,000 equals minus $36,200. In this example, our app has made a loss of $36,200, so we need to adjust the metrics and improve the app in order to be profitable next month.